Today we're going to be matching sentences to pictures. We have 3 sentences on each screen along with 3 pictures. We also have 3 arrows next to each sentence that you're going to be pulling to match to the picture. So you need to read the sentence and then pull the arrow to find the picture that matches it. So this sentence says, "She likes to play basketball." I'm going to click on my arrow so I get 2 dots, one on the left and one on the right. I need to take my mouse and hover over the one on the right by the arrow point. Do you see how my mouse turned into a T? Let me show you again. Here's my regular mouse, and when I put it over top of the dot, it turns into a T. Now I can click and hold the mouse and then drag it to where I want. Do you see how the gray line follows wherever I go? So I'm going to pull this over to the basketball and then let go. And the arrow is now pointing to the right picture. Let's read the second sentence. I need to jump up high to play volleyball. Okay, I have a soccer ball and a volleyball left, so I know that this sentence matches the volleyball. I'm going to click on my arrow, so I select it. There's 2 blue dots, one in the back and one in the front. I'm going to hover over my dot and turn my mouse into a T. Then I'm going to click and hold my mouse and drag it where I want it to go. When it's pointing to what I want it to point to, I'm going to let go. And my arrow now is pointing to the volleyball. Let's do the last one. In soccer, we run a lot. Okay, so I'm going to click on my arrow and I get 2 dots. Now, watch what happens if I don't wait for my arrow to turn into a T. What just happened? My arrow now moved instead of extending. So I'm going to put my arrow back where it was. And I'm going to try again. This time I'm going to make sure my T appears before I click and drag anything. Okay, there's my T. I'm going to click and hold my mouse and then drag it up to the ball. That worked. Then you go ahead and do the next one. There are a bunch of slides for you to practice with, but the very last slide is a little bit different. This slide says, write a sentence about this picture. So you're going to look at the picture and then you're going to come up with a sentence inside your head. When you're ready to type it out, you're going to double click on the question mark so it turns blue, and then you can start to type. If you want to write your sentence out on a piece of paper or a whiteboard, you can, so you know exactly what you want to say and how to spell stuff. Here's how to spell unicorn. U-I-N-I-C-O-R-N. If you want to spell unicorn correctly, then take a look right there. Unicorn. But remember, I want a sentence about this picture, not just the word unicorn. So build me a sentence. When you're all done writing a sentence about the unicorn, you may turn it in to your teacher.